This is me, a paid user of Melbourne's public transport system, observing my fellow commuters using the transport, a shocking number evading fares.
That's the 10th person!
But why have we gotten into a society where fare evasion has become the norm?
Oh, is there an inspector?
There is often this saying that there are no free lunches in this world, and that we should pay for what we use. As a firm believer of this saying, the attitude towards paying fares in Melbourne has caught my attention. Growing up, I pay my fares most of the time. But I often see people simply walking past the gates, ignoring the fare machines, or worse, deliberately jumping over the gates. This conduct evokes in me a sense of disparity. Why am I paying for the fares of those who free ride? Seeing that this has been a deeply rooted issue within our society, I decided to hop on a journey and explore the reasons behind the shocking number of fare evaders in Melbourne.
So, why do people evade fares? What is another better way than to just do a quick Google search first? The key drivers of deliberate fare evasion were levels of honesty, the perceived ease of fare evasion, and permissive attitude to fare evasion. Monash University. Let's check this out.
Faulty ticket machines, overcrowding trains, and traveling short distances. After a very comprehensive and academic 5-minute research, after a short research, I began my day of exploration in the CBD. There were a lot of people during the morning traffic, but so far they seem to be pretty fare compliant. But not long after, I found a very worrying phenomenon when I was at Flinders Street Station. The nonchalant attitude of the staff. I observed the person who clearly does not have a ticket and requested the station staff to tap out for him. To my surprise, it happened very smoothly. Not just once, but twice. This initial experience during my exploration has left me wondering, are we evading fares because we as a society simply cannot be bothered, or what just unfolded in front of me was a rare scenario that happened to occur? I can't help but to test this hypothesis myself. But because I was at Flinders Street Station for the past half an hour, I needed to take a train to Melbourne Central and test this out.
So we're clearly not taking a train, but we're just going to find another exit and see if there's any staff over there.
This is crazy. I'm about to tell a station staff that I don't have a ticket and let me out. Will he let me out, or will he refer me to an officer and fine me?
Hey, I'm so sorry. I think I lost my ticket on the way. Can you help me? Thank you so much. I did it. I literally got the staff to touch out for me.
The events that unfolded right in front of my eyes made me realize that fare evasion is clearly not an issue on an individual level, but a societal one. I wanted to delve deeper into this issue and find out how exactly we can solve this, and continued to scroll on my phone. Not long after, we found out that there is actually a Facebook group called My Key Inspector Alert Space, with an overwhelming member count of over 68,000 people. The group mainly encourages and features people to post about where ticket inspectors are so that members in the group who has not paid for their ticket can avoid being fined. In the past 2 years, I've seen my key inspectors for a grand total of 4 times, and being asked by them to check my tickets twice. That number equates to roughly 1 time per year if you are not running away from them and not employing any techniques to evade these inspectors.
Oh, there's an inspector.
So, public transport might be seen as free for some of us. To better understand the efficiency of miking inspectors, and after some scrolling on the Facebook group, I found out that they were on the Pakenham-Cranbourne line. So I quickly hopped onto one with the hope of seeing them and getting a few shots. And after some simple search of around 10 minutes, I found their footpath. There we go, authorized officers. I've been looking for them the whole day and they are literally the only people that are able to find us for fare evasion. Yeah, I know. It's rather strange that public transport service staff has no power but them. Will they at least check my tickets so that I can show you guys the procedure of ticket inspections in Melbourne? Unfortunately not. But what they have done made me even more disappointed. They are paid an average of at least $60,000 per year per person, and that equates to at least $200 per hour for fare enforcement. But what they simply did was to chat all the way during my journey from Caulfield to Huntingdale, a good 10-minute journey. Nothing done. When I was alighting, I deliberately stepped in between the officers, hoping that they would check me. Nothing done. At the end of the day, I think I got the picture. Fare evasion has become so prevalent in Melbourne because the entire society simply did not care. With station staff willingly touched on for free riders, public transport users who form groups to warn others of ticket inspectors, and inspectors themselves who do not put in the effort to work on the very fundamental job they are paid for, it is no wonder that fare evasion has become the national art of Melbourne. In a society where we've been brought up to not care about fare compliance, it is not surprising that many people simply evade fares to help to ease their financial burden. We have reached a stage where fare compliance has transcended from an individual issue to a societal one. And until there are drastic changes to address the root cause of the problem, fare evasion will continue to exist.